and find the number of laborers. Okay, so this is the question. This is the question. What they have given: laborers and supervisors. Okay, so we have in the question, if you read, supervisors is coming first, so I will take on the left side supervisors, right side laborers. Okay, and they have given average salary per head of supervisors is 400 rupees. Per head of supervisors is 400 rupees. For laborers salary, average per head is 56 rupees. Okay, 56 rupees. And on an average for the entire people, it is rupees 60. On an average for the entire people, it is rupees 60. Okay. Also, it is given in the last sentence, number of supervisors are 12. Number of supervisors are 12. We have to find how many laborers are there. We have to find how many laborers are there. First, we will calculate with respect to money. First, we will calculate with respect to money. So, 400 minus 60 will become 340. Higher value minus lower value. 60 minus 56 will become 4. Okay, higher value minus lower value. So the ratio of supervisors to laborers should be 4 by 340. 4 by 340, which is, if you cancel with 4, 1 divided by 85. 1 divided by 85, which means one supervisor, okay, will supervise 85 laborers. For every 85 laborers, one supervisor should be there. Okay, so laborers, supervisors by laborers is 1 by 85. Already it is given 12 number of supervisors are there. How many number of laborers should be present? How many laborers should be present? Okay, already given in the sentence. Last sentence, number of supervisors are 12. Every supervisor will monitor 85 laborers. So there are already 12 supervisors. So the number of laborers is nothing but 85 into 12. Number of laborers is nothing but 85 into 12. 12 5s are 60, 6 remainder. 12 8s are 96. Okay, 96 plus 6 is 102. So 1020 is the answer. 1020 is the number of laborers, okay, in the company. Now I am going to the next problem. A man traveled a distance of 80 kilometers in 7 hours, partly on foot at a rate of 8 kilometers per hour and partly on bicycle at 16 kilometers per hour. Okay, he has traveled a total distance of 80 kilometers and he has taken 7 hours, and partly he has traveled on foot, and after that he has traveled using bicycle. On foot his speed is 8 kilometers per hour. Using bicycle his speed is 16 kilometers per hour. This is the data given. This is the total distance 80 kilometers and 7 hours taken. Okay. So now what we will do, foot and bicycle. Foot and bicycle. On foot his speed is 8 kilometers per hour, and using bicycle his speed is 16 kilometers per hour. On an average, if you see, we know the time, we know the total distance. So average speed we can calculate distance by time. So 80 by 7 kilometers per hour. 80 by 7 kilometers per hour. So 80 divided by 7 kilometers per hour is the average speed. Okay. So now we have to calculate how much distance he has traveled on foot, how much distance traveled on bicycle. Final sentence, how much distance traveled on foot, that we have to analyze. Okay. Now if you see higher value minus lower value, we have to calculate higher value minus lower value. 80 by 7 means it is less than 16. 80 by 7 means it is less than 16. So 16 minus 80 by 7 will come when you subtract higher value minus lower value. And 80 by 7 is greater than 10, so it is definitely greater than 8. So this side higher value minus lower value means 80 by 7 minus 8. 80 by 7 minus 8. Now how you will write? The distance traveled on foot divided by distance traveled on bicycle is nothing but 16 minus 80 by 7 whole divided by 80 by 7 minus 8. If you make LCM in numerator, it becomes 16 sevens are how much? 16 sevens are 80 plus 32 is 112 minus 80, and then denominator also you make LCM. 80 minus 8 into 7 is 56. 7 and 7 will get cancelled. 7 and 7 will get cancelled. 112 minus 80 is 32, and here denominator 80 minus 56, it is 24. Okay, and if you still further simplify it, it is 4 divided by 3. 4 divided by 3. So food divided by bicycle. Food divided by bicycle. And this is the time taken. Okay, whatever we are calculating, time he traveled on foot, okay, and time he traveled on bicycle. That is what we are calculating. Time he traveled on foot and the time he traveled on bicycle. Time he traveled on bicycle. Okay, so if you see here, there are total, how many hours his journey was? 7 hours. So total journey, it is 7 hours. So total journey, it is 7 hours. Okay, and he has traveled 4 hours on foot and 3 hours on bicycle. 4 hours on foot, 3 hours on bicycle. So we want only distance traveled on foot. Okay, distance traveled on foot. So distance traveled on foot. Distance traveled on foot. So we know the time taken. We know the time taken. And then speed is given in the question itself. Speed is given in the question itself. On foot, he was traveling 8 km per hour. So distance is nothing but speed into time. Is it okay? Speed into time. So distance formula is speed equal to distance by time. That is the basic formula. Okay, speed equal to distance by time. This is the basic formula. We want distance, so speed into time. We want distance, so speed into time. 4 into 8, which is nothing but 32 kilometers he traveled on foot. 2 answers are there. Okay, both are correct. It is a mistake because I have taken it from internet. And this is 32 kilometer he traveled on foot. 32 kilometer he traveled on foot. If you want to calculate using bicycle, you subtract 80 minus 32. Subtract 80 minus 32, it is 48 kilometers he traveled on bicycle. 48 kilometers he traveled on bicycle. Okay, this is about this particular problem.